This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Good morning. Podcast today. We caught up with Pav. There was a bit of controversy in the AFL.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think it cleared it up for us, but we're in the
To be
I
honest,
think
I
it did
feel
clarify.
slightly clarified, but so's
But you
butter.
don't. Yeah. That's really
It's a great
good,
point.
Nate.
Okay, so there's a guy going around all the Novas doing renovations. He's the head of sort of our tech departments here at Nova. His name's JP. We get him on because we talked to him about his career before he did what he's doing right now, and that was as an announcer in regional radio. And I
Regional
tell you what,
AM radio.
Tell you what, God, they've got some good ideas.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean. This is what I came for. Yeah. Perth's Nova 937. Keep on giving me all you got.
It's 6:04. Nathan and Sean morning team.
Morning, everyone.
Day 2 in the new studio. We've
Yep.
got new headphones today.
headphones.
Now we sound completely different.
It's amazing.
Good or bad?
No.
Is this a bit muffled?
Remember
Yeah,
my
that's what
headphones?
it sounds
so
a bit
for
like.
the last couple of years, my headphones, whenever I put them on, a bit falls off of them and then I have to click it back in. That's been for 2 years.
I know.
I just banged my knee for the 100th time in 2 days.
When are you going to learn?
I don't know because it is a limb thing. I think that I'm slightly...
You've got long limbs.
Long limbs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just feel like I need to be... Anyway, Sam, who works with us here, he does a lot of digital content. Sam, the thing that amazes you working with us is you realise that we change lives. You've said that so many
absolutely.
times.
Yeah, incredible. Like the life of Melody, who messaged us yesterday saying, I'm normally a listen in the background person rather than calling in or sending a message, but thanks to you guys, I've been moisturising my elbows twice a day for a week, or however long it's been since you were talking about elbows.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Just send
And
the
how's
award.
it changed their life? I want to know how it's changed their life, though. I mean,
now
she
got
just-
Now
soft
she's got
elbows.
wet elbows.
Yeah. Moist
Moist
elbows.
elbows.
Moist elbows. No, because she's
And therefore younger.
combating age.
Yeah.
Sean.
Nobody goes out with anyone or picks someone up at a joint and just goes, hang on a second,
Yeah,
grabs
you
their
do.
arm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you
you
look
do.
at someone's face and you go, wait there, I think there might be some work there done, and now there is a question over your age. You just look at their elbows. That's where their age
Grab
is.
that weenus.
Grab that
Grab that
weenus.
weenus. Grab
Thank you
that
for your
weenus.
contributions, Sam.
Grab that weenus is what Sam lives by.
What a great start by you, Sam. Take the rest of the morning off.
Solid
I'm
start. On the show today, we're going to be calling somebody who has registered. They have to answer like the thirsty camel, and if they do so to our satisfaction, $1,000 cash. It's
Super
easy
duper.
money.
Natalie Locke, tell us about
Hello.
Gina Chick.
Well, she won the first series of Alone Australia last year. Extraordinary. She's a woman in her 50s, and there are all these hardcore kind of survival people on there.
Extraordinary.
Oh, Nathan, can you tell Siri to be quiet, please?
What is your problem, Sam?
And she won. She beat all these hardcore survivalists because she just kind of got barefoot and frolicked around with nature.
Well, we are catching up with her. She's coming from...
We
live from the
pre-recorded it.
yeah,
We pre-recorded it. She was
the Antarctica.
Yeah, she was near Antarctica on
What a-
South Georgia
what a
Island.
life.
So the line's not great, but she's just extraordinary because a new series starts tonight.
Yeah, I like that show, actually.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Tinting on the windows would be in the legal tint if it was a car.
Darkest legal, Nathan.
Really? What do we tin the windows for?
Oh, get JP over here.
JP, will you come over here, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he's
He's the guy that built Nova.
Yeah.
All the studios.
With his
JP,
bare hands.
I did like the natural light that was coming through on any given day. What's the reasoning by the tent?
Well, just so that you guys don't have sunlight across your eyes when the camera's trying to pick you up.
And he's heard that if sunlight hits me, I turn into a pile of dust.
And
That's true. But your skin sparkles, Nathan.
Actually, while we've got you here,
Yeah,
JP,
yeah.
let's talk about your career in radio.
oh no,
Yes. It's perfect timing.
So
it's absolutely perfect timing.
now he builds basically anything to do with the tech of Nova,
So
right?
you're a technical engineer now, right?
Yeah.
But you weren't
started in
always.
radio, and you used to work with our boss, Dave McLeod.
Esteemed
Dave,
boss,
yep,
Dave.
Yeah. So where was the station?
in Parks in New South Wales,
So that's
near
quite
Dubbo.
regional. That's where the dish is.
Yeah, that's it.
From
yeah,
the
yeah,
movie
yeah.
The Dish.
The only
Oh.
thing the town has.
Yes.
How did your shift go? How did it operate?
Well, I mean, I had all sorts of shifts. I think I did copy during the day. We wrote ads during the day.
Yeah.
And I did all sorts of shifts. I started out as on the drive show on the AM station,
Okay.
and that was tricky.
Yeah. Now, I've heard regional radio sometimes, and I love it when the announcer just launches into a piece of how Tigress perfume at Candy's chemist is on sale for $11.99.
In Esperance, the local radio station would ring the businesses. So that,
and ask them what they've got on
so the
special.
announcer would ring West End Lady, which is the hairdresser, and ask about the specials for the week.
Yeah. Did you ever do anything, or Duncan and Stewart's, Natalie?
Yeah, Duncan Stewart.
Duncan Stewart. So, what some of the regional things you did?
Oh, well, look, there was lots of stuff. A lot of ads for car yards, and you'd funeral parlours as well were quite popular.
Everybody dies in parks.
Okay, so
It's amazing how many people died in that town. I don't know. It was strange. It was happening all the time.
Is it because of the dish?
No idea. I think just everyone knew
Everyone's
everyone.
dying of some weird cancer. Anyway, they've not made a link with it.
So there was a lot of so funeral homes were big clients of the radio station in those days, and we had to do funeral announcements. So every breakfast show that you would read, you'd go to the fax machine, you'd pick up the fax with the people who died overnight.
So they would send you the list. And so for a lot of people in the community, this is the first time they're hearing about
that's it.
Reg from down the road.
And I'm 19 years old, so I'm picking up this fax trying to explain that to all their family and friends that they've died. Just every time I was on, I got a complaint.
So was it? Why would you get a complaint?
Because he wasn't serious.
Because I wasn't being sincere enough. I was this is the most nerve-wracking part of my whole day. So I'm nervous. I'm trying to read it as quickly as I can, really, to get out of there and play Bozskags. But they've ended up. But I've ended. Or Michael Bolton or something, right?
Yeah, of course.
But how can we be lovers if we can't be friends, right?
I don't know.
And then so the people just the minute that I'd turn the microphone off, there'd be the switchboard would light up at the reception. They wouldn't call me in the studio. They'd call the general manager, Jackie.
Was it the whole list of death notices?
You'd have to read everything that was on the fax. So sometimes it was pages long, and you'd have to.
If there'd been a particularly brutal week,
it might have. Yeah, that's right. So and it would be the full ad like in the newspaper, So this person, son of X, husband of this, and it was just.
Did you do full circle? Did you do births as well? Just
no,
just the deaths.
Just the deaths. Giving the people what they want, Natalie. We really did miss something not doing a journey through regional radio, didn't we?
What a missed opportunity. Thanks, JP.
So you're back after 8 to do the death notice?
That's all right. Yep, I've got them off the fax.
Segment. No one else in Perth is doing it.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
And I can put you in. Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Nova's first class 50K and 50K.
Here we go. Time to put some people in the running to win 2 first-class tickets to Paris, New York or London and $50,000 spending money.
What an opportunity, Belinda. This is for you.
Hello, Belinda.
Thank you. How are you going?
Good, mate.
Fantastic. Well, we've heard your voice, so you're in with a shot now, Belinda. Belinda, what's the best place you've ever been to, firstly?
I'm not really sure. I haven't really travelled overseas at all.
At all? At all,
No.
Belinda?
Not at all.
Do you have a passport?
No.
So a lot of people we've spoken to over the journey is like that.
I've got to get
That's
mine
great.
renewed. I haven't gone anywhere overseas since COVID. So,
Yep. Okay.
I'd love to go to the UK, though.
Yeah, London.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like being, playing Monopoly live.
Yeah, I love London. I reckon it's an awesome place.
It is.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah,
Yes.
you go to the local pub at lunchtime. It's unbelievable to see everyone, at their lunch break, just go into the pub and have
Having
a
a
couple of
pint.
jars, and then they're off again.
Back to work.
It's amazing.
Well, you're in the running, Belinda, so good luck. Lauren, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Lauren.
Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
So I've asked Belinda what's the best place she's ever been to. Lauren, what place in the world that you've travelled to that you would never, ever go to again or recommend to someone? Have you had that experience?
I have. Look, I didn't really enjoy Paris that much.
Tell me more. Why
Lauren.
is that? Why?
I actually lost my phone in a bin there, and it was just quite a horrible experience.
That's on you, surely.
Hey, what did you just drop it?
I don't think that's Paris's fault, is
I
it?
do. I do.
Lauren, you just dropped it in a bin, accidentally, obviously. Putting some rubbish
Yes,
in.
it was at about 1 a.m. I was putting Macca's in the bin, and I dropped my phone in it.
It's telling us all we need to know.
And how long did it take for you to get your phone? Did you have to pull everything out of the bin?
Yeah, it was all locked up, so I had I
it's
literally
locked.
had to get thrown in. Someone was holding my legs into disgusting.
Into a rubbish bin. I love that.
wanna
And you
see that.
hold that against the entire city of Paris forever. Great work. Thanks a lot. That's too funny. All right, well, you're in the running. I guess you'll be choosing between London and New York then. We can rule a line through Paris for you. Ron's in Midvale. Hello.
Good day, how are you?
Hey,
Great,
good Ron.
Ron, have you travelled a bit, Ron?
Yeah, I have.
All right.
But a long time ago.
Have you experienced someone that you would never go back to again, or you're just chomping at the bit to go somewhere?
Basically to go anywhere, away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, don't give too much away, Ron.
Well, no. Well, he hasn't travelled for ages. Where have you travelled to? When was that? How long ago was that?
Well, I have actually travelled during COVID, but that was basically stuck in quarantine. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It takes
horrible.
the edge off.
I
a bit,
never
doesn't it?
experienced that hotel
Oh, we
quarantine
didn't.
situation.
We didn't leave here. We didn't leave this studio.
Remember the COVID hotels, and then suddenly
Yeah.
they were like, we think COVID's getting under the gap in the door.
Yeah. Everybody gets a government-issued door sausage.
The way we looked at COVID was like, oh no,
It's unbelievable.
We didn't know.
Scotch on my jacket. put it
You're
in
in
the
the
crack.
running, Ron. Good luck, buddy. Marinda, hello.
Hello.
Hey,
All right, Marinda. Worst place you've ever been, or the place you'd never go back?
I haven't actually travelled anywhere, so
Honey,
not for many, many years.
we've come across so many people while doing this competition finding out that they haven't
Yeah,
gone anywhere.
I mean, the problem is everywhere is so far away. It's a commitment to go anywhere.
So
yeah.
where's the last place you went, Marinda, on any kind of a break?
It was Bali about maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Northern suburbs.
Changed a bit in that. In that
Well,
time.
Bali, it's sort of, it's some places are
Down the road,
indistinguishable
yeah.
for here.
Yeah.
Just with the
Yeah.
shops wise. Because
Yeah,
when I used to go to Bali quite a lot, it was all just stalls and everyone was selling those Bob Marley shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't come that. It's come so far, but not
All the
those
way.
stores are still there, Nate,
Yeah.
which is
okay,
amazing.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're in the running, Marinda, so good luck. And number 5, Mel, hello.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Mel.
Mel, is there a
I'm
place
good.
in the world that you would never return to?
Oh. No.
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 You just
Not
love
that I
all
can
the
think of.
places.
Did you have a favourite, Mel, of places you went to?
And places I went to, Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Would always have to be Thailand.
It's a
But
bit of
that's
fun,
not on the
Thailand.
top of my list. It is.
It's a bit of fun.
What's on the
Thailand.
top of your list?
I need to do Italy.
Oh, yeah.
And
Can
I am
confirm it's
planning...
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yep, no, I'm guaranteed. What could be wrong
Yeah,
about
exactly.
food, wine and architecture?
Yeah, I
that's
know,
good,
right?
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about my when we went to Thailand? We stayed
here we
right
go.
in the guts.
Oh.
We stayed right in the guts,
Settle
right?
in,
But how's
kids.
this? This is amazing.
Right in the guts
I
of
want to
where?
tell everyone about this.
Are you talking about Bangkok or Phuket? What are you talking
Phuket.
about? Okay.
There was a guy whose brother was the head of the military, and he used to frequently come from Thailand down to WA, and he had a connection with some of the football guys from West Coast and also Fremantle. And when we lobbed up to the airport, the military opened up the when you go through and get your passport
Yeah.
Yes.
and we just went straight through, right?
Wow, like
And
proper VIPs.
Yeah, and then they got in front of the bus that we're on, and they took us to the hotel, and they gave us a card. This guy gave you a card, like some of the military guys.
yeah.
If you're ever in trouble, this is what you do.
How
You
many
ring
times
this
do you
number.
use it?
Only 3.
Amazing. When my mum and dad were there, they told me they had such a great time, and I said, well, what's one of the best things you did? And they showed me many, many photos of a full-blown chimpanzee band. There was chimpanzee on a guitar, there's chimpanzee on the drum. I want to see it.
Animal welfare issues, but Sean's like, I want to see it.
I was like,
I thought you were going to say photos about something else, because that's where my
I
mind
thought
was
you were going to say
going.
photos of Sean when he was there with that card. Well
Thanks,
done
Mel.
to those 5 people. All in the draw now for Nova's First Class and 50K.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
I think I just chipped my tooth with my headphones.
give us a look.
Give us
Show
a look.
me. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
Just
I
when
don't
you're
think- I
about to
don't
go
think I
away.
have. Does it feel sharp?
It feels a little rough. This is
It
a
looks
great,
like one of Rex's canines.
this is a great
Oh, you can't see it, so
workers'
that's
compensation claim.
Oh. I'm selling her a different story, and you're
Anyway.
going the other way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's half gone.
That
Emily's got a phone out right now.
And she doesn't believe it.
No, the reason I'm looking is
I get
because a couple of years ago, a dog hit me with its tooth in the mouth.
Oh, yeah, I remember
and
that.
chipped my tooth.
Yes.
And it's the same tooth. So
Yeah.
that's one that's been repaired.
It's got the thing
Yeah,
repaired
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
So that might have
Howling
just
at the
been
moon
the No More Gaps came out.
Yeah, that's right. It just feels a little rough on it now.
And now you're going to be preoccupied all morning because
Probably
of that.
have to take the rest of the day off, Dave.
You'll have to go and see our
And
dentist
Dave,
now.
I'm really worried about her. I'm going to have to go too.
Where's your carpool?
Well, she smiles at me a lot.
I'll tell you what, I'll drop you guys off. You walk Natalie in and I'll find the parking.
Thank you, Sean. All right, guys, we got to go.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
There is a new series of Alone Australia, which kicks off tonight.
Great.
Check it out. It is extraordinary. And we got the opportunity to catch up with last year's winner, Gina Chick, who blew everybody away. I believe she's the first woman to win a series of Alone anywhere in the world.
And now she does all these inspirational talks around the place. Companies get her in. Oh, God, she makes you feel so lazy.
She was a very long way away when we caught up with her yesterday. So the phone line's not great, but she'll explain why. Have a listen.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, Gina.
You're in Antarctica, I believe.
Yes, actually, we've left Antarctica and I'm now in South Georgia Islands, which you probably know if you've ever watched David Attenborough documentary and you've seen him on a beach with 100,000 seals or penguins.
Oh, wow.
Today.
I've seen some documentaries, and this is of stuff of the history, and I can't remember any of their names, but of people that have had to survive. Knowing what you've gone through with Alone, Gina, could you survive there if you were just plop down there?
If I popped down there and I was allowed to eat the wildlife, then yes, but that's not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to be chowing down on a seal. That would just be the tragedy of all tragedies.
And also, you get sick of slushies after a while, wouldn't you?
Yes, that's right.
Especially the yellow ones.
Because all really you need to do is just take a little cup of cordial and then you've got some flavoured ice. But,
Because, yours was in Tasmania, which was cold enough, but would your animal skin pelt have protected you in Antarctica, do you reckon?
In Antarctica, I reckon I would have had to go up on and actually just made a sleep and drag out a possum fur.
Yeah.
See, my thoughts go to Star Wars when Luke and Hans are out trapped and then they get the lightsaber and have to cut that animal open and then sleep inside the animal.
Yeah, the size of the elephant seals, that would be a pretty warm interior.
That would be.
There was one lying around.
Yeah, everything was soap to wash
Think
yourself
about
as well.
that, though. Think about that, because, Gina, you're an extreme person. You go to the extreme to survive, and and that's something that we all think that we could do, but who knows if we could.
No, I don't think I could do
you, Gina, you would, wouldn't you? If you had to sleep in an animal to keep warm, it would be no problem for you, would it?
Well, it's amazing when you are in survival what you'll do. And the answer is anything. I mean, it'd be gross. I probably would be retching out of whichever bit I could stick my head out. But,
Would rather go to a dance, I get it.
Gina, how long do you reckon you could have lasted when you won? 67 days was the time.
I was so annoyed when they came to get me. I really was. I had 3 weeks worth of food.
3 weeks?
I just caught sick deal. Yeah, I had 3 weeks worth of food. I still had wallaby left.
I still had wallaby.
So talk about that wallaby, because I love this story in that, because you just got up in the middle of the night and you're sitting on a log and then the wallaby turns up. Tell everybody what happened.
Got up to have tea, and because my bed was sleeping on a bed of rocks, it was really uncomfortable. Whenever I get up to have a pee, I just sit on this log and sort of commune with nature, which was really just procrastinating about having to go back to bed. And I'd stay there until I got so cold I have to go back to bed.
Yep.
I'm sitting there, chatting to the moon, and my body launched into the air, and I just figured out what was going on when it landed on the wallaby. So it's like I felt the presence of the wallaby, not cognitively, not consciously, but my body jumped.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right, that's what we're doing. Okay. And I used to hunt with a dingo, and that was that would be what I would do. I would jump on the animal, and so my body knows how to do that. But I think I was just as surprised as the wallaby.
Well, it's amazing. It'd be like just like, going to sleep and then waking up and before you go to bed, put out 2 slices of bread and you wake up and the wallaby's in between them.
Yes. but you had to kill it with your bare hands.
Yeah, that bit's not fun.
Gina, one last question, just personally from me. When the apocalypse happens, can I be in your community that you are leading? Is that okay?
Mate, you don't have to find me first.
I'll find you. She knows too much. All right, Alone Australia, it's back tonight, everybody. And it's being filmed in New Zealand this time rather than Tasmania. I don't know if that makes it easier or harder.
Yeah.
You can hunt more things, right?
Yeah, well, I'm really, really excited to see how they go in New Zealand. And I tell you what, it's going to be an epic series.
Nathan, Nat and Sean and the podcast.
Gotta love a Wednesday that feels like a Thursday.
Yeah, I know, but it's still Wednesday.
We've got a long weekend coming.
Oh, it does seem like a long way to that long weekend.
Stay strong. This is you swimming to Rottnest. You've hit the 18K mark.
Yeah, and you know what happened to me? I fell off the cliff. That's what happened.
There are people out there that aren't even going to get a long weekend. I don't know why, but, because there's, people have all different jobs. That must just...
Yeah. Oh, if you work in hospitality...
God, it'd make you sick hearing about it.
Yeah, or a fish and chip shop for Friday.
Yeah, or even just a fish shop.
I haven't had fish and
or
chips
a bakery.
for so long.
But you will. You won't be eating meat on Friday, will you?
No. We've already discussed Good Friday because I said to Mum, what are we thinking? And it's the same answer it's been since my entire life, and that is salmon patties, which I'm really not angry about. So it's salmon mixed with mashed potato. There's onion in it. And,
so when you say salmon, you mean tinned salmon?
And some dill, yeah. And then they mash it together. Yeah, of course. We don't eat real salmon. And then it's done into a patty, and then it's put in the frying pan, and then it gets a nice crispy coating. So
Is it nice? So what sauce do you have it with, like a dill mayonnaise thing, Midgie?
Oh, I don't really have it with sauce. We just have it with a nice salad. But then the danger is that Mum makes a pile of them, as you know, when Mum cooks.
She overcaters.
Yeah, so I'll literally get 40 of them to take home, and they're a really dangerous thing to have in the fridge because you can just walk past and grab one, and then because it's really like a bundi of Nana's food, because it's got no texture in it, it's just mush, it just go down so easily. And I know it's potato, but for some reason it doesn't take up any space in your stomach, so you could eat the whole 40 in one sitting. So it's a dangerous patty.
Omega-3 fatty acids though, Nathan, so they're good for you.
So 13, 24, 10, we're talking about dangerous patties.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Sorry, where's Sean?
Sean.
Come on.
Here he comes. Oh, hi, Sean. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Sean.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
Great.
Our boss, David McClung, is in the house.
It's been a journey for him as well, just seeing the amazing staff he's got. But also, we learn new things about him. We learned the other day that how long have I known you for? A couple of decades.
Yeah, well, at least 15, 16 years. Yeah.
I learned the other day that you're a gamer, and we never knew that.
Actually, none of us knew that.
You bought a gaming laptop just 2 months ago.
Yeah. Yes. Why would you bring that up? It's just a...
Because it's...
Well, I don't know. We know what each other does, generally.
Yeah. We know a lot about your life. It's just weird that you omitted that along the way. You know what I mean?
So every day working with him while Amy's away, it's been a gift. And tell us about what's been happening with your phone.
Layer.
Tell us about what's been happening.
So yesterday we were talking about the ads that come up on your phone, and I get insulted every single day on Instagram because my ads are always the same.
Yes.
So at the moment, there's a few of them. I get overweight men in their 40s.
You can hook up with one.
No, like fitness sort of thing. Are you overweight and needs... So that's one.
Yes.
The other one is low testosterone.
Oh, ouch.
All the time.
Okay. That's because of your moves.
But the last one, and this one comes up all the time, is hair transplants in Turkey.
In Turkey?
Yeah,
for Turkey.
They transplant turkey feathers into your head.
Oh, do they, Dave?
So it's a big thing. People go to Turkey for hair transplants.
And then when he gets surprised, he's like, crest goes up.
Here, cookie.
But it happens all the time.
And he hates Thanksgiving.
Anyway,
so that is your algorithm.
Yep, all the time. The variation of those three.
That's why these days you can never secretly Google stuff on the sly because the algorithm, history you clear forgets, but the algorithm doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it whacks you over the head with
and
it.
It's rude, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got any algorithms on yours?
I'm just having a look at seeing what comes up.
Mine are all inspiring
mine's
texts after I was going, Rod, I was just trying to keep in the moment.
Clothes.
So it was just, it was a bit boring, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Mine at the moment is car vacuum cleaners.
I get that one too.
Car vacuum cleaners.
It's like it has seen the inside of my car and saying, hang on a second.
And a lot of tapware.
Oh, well, you do talk about taps a lot.
I do talk about taps a lot.
More
I have
than
a good
the average person.
Well, I mean, you haven't got a Frankie tap in your in your place.
You're really living with those types of things.
Really living, Sean. Really just grabbing life with both hands and squeezing out all the juice. We want to know, right? So, what has your algorithm picked up?
Yes, and is it insulting?
Yeah, so. You're getting sent these ads, and they won't stop sending them to you. And you know what? It could be insulting,
very
or also
pointed.
it could be embarrassing. Yeah,
If somebody else was to see it.
or it's come out of nowhere, and you don't know why you're being haunted by that algorithm.
Let's talk to Vicky. Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Vic. What did your phone start advertising to you?
It keeps telling me happy hormones and anything to do with menopause.
Sweet
Happy hormones.
It's rude, isn't it?
Are you in the pause era?
It's just a little actually past that, but that's still not very nice when you just want to read your phone and see what's going on in your family, and you keep getting advertising for things that you don't want.
You don't need the constant reminder, do you?
You don't.
No.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Tough.
Happy hormones.
Yeah.
I think we need bucket loads of them.
I just think that people should, be careful speaking about ladies' ages because it's a sensitive thing. It is. Remember when Mum got given the pamphlet for a retirement home?
That was at the caravan camping.
And they walked past several women that were 1,000 years old, and they went straight up to Mum and handed it to her, and Mum was like, oh, no, maybe it's the hat I'm wearing. I was like, I don't think we can blame the accessories.
Cassie's in Rolly Stone. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning.
Hi, Cassie. Cassie, what got advertised to you that was quite offensive, to be honest?
Okay, so let's just say I'm just over 50.
Yes.
And not so long ago, my friends and I are a little bit risque, and we used to get, naughty toys and things like that.
Yeah.
To us, not that we use them, but we used to get those ads.
Yes.
Anyway, one day I fell over, and I was discussing with a friend, and we were laughing about it, very funny. And now it turns out that I don't fall over, I now have a fall.
Yes.
And by the time I walked back to my computer, I was now getting ads for walking frames and incontinence pads and seniors things instead.
That's one extreme to the other, isn't it? In that one minute you're leading a sexy life, and the next you need walking aids.
100%, and incontinence pads. So you fall over, you're now having a fall, and you need to hold the wee in.
It's amazing that phones can do that.
I know.
Listening to those conversations.
So which walking frame did you go for?
A Zimmer all the way. Spokey dokies on it.
She's very brand aware.
She's a Zimmer girl.
Yeah,
she's a Zimmer girl.
As the slogan goes. Good on you, Cass. Thank you. Sam's in Belia. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Great, Sam. Okay, what did your phone advertise to you?
So a friend of mine hacked into my Facebook and Instagram without me knowing and decided to like a heap of pages to do with horses.
Yeah.
I'm not a horsey person.
Yes.
But a few months later, it all came out. But anyway, in the meantime, I was getting invited to all these horse hoof cleaning seminars. I was a member of all these horsey groups and pages, and I'm like, what is going on? And a few months later, I eventually said to my mate, oh, my God, the weirdest thing is happening, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, oh, my God, yeah, that was me.
Oh, that is
so
ingenious.
I
like that a lot,
that
Sam.
is so great if you have access to any of your friends. Seriously, do that to their phone.
Yeah.
I'm not a horse girl.
It's a victimless crime, isn't it? Right?
It's a victimless
it's
crime.
It's so funny.
I like
The
that.
worst thing is that you get advertised for hoof cleaning sentiments at
seminars.
Yes, seminars. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hello?
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 Hello, darling. It's Thirsty Cam. Hello.
Nathan, Nat and Sean are perfect for mornings. And Volta Cerveza is perfecto for the arvo. Call into Thirsty Camel and pick up a 6-pack of Volta Cerveza. It's Spanish
Oh, here we go. We could be calling you to win $1,000 cash thanks to our mates from Thirsty Camel.
There are some rules, okay? If we call you, you must answer the phone within 5 rings.
Yes, and you have to answer with a simple sentence that is, hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean. But you need to sound as close as this or even more camel than this.
Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
I feel like we've been very, lenient. Like breathing our hair, carefree girls over the last couple of days.
So we're going to be mean today?
Natalie, welcome to the game. It is 5 words for $1,000. That's $200 a word. I'm going to have to need to know that you're earning this.
All right. Is it time to call?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to place our first call.
number.
Yeah. And make sure it's loud too.
That's right.
Not any whispering camel stuff. Come on.
$1,000. One ring.
2 rings. Are you joking?
You find it interesting the different dial tones when ringing people?
I know. Is that like iPhone
The
versions?
person you are calling is not available.
Oh, you silly girl, Kendra.
Costly, $1,000.
We've decided this year we're going to name and shame as well.
Super
so
common
when
name.
people miss out on the competition, we're going to tell
Your
them who
name's
they
Kendra
are.
and you don't have $1,000.
And you had a private call, then just missed.
You'll know why.
Yeah. But you know what? It's very exciting to call another person.
It's
like a redraw at a raffle.
lottery. I know, it's the best. Are we good to go, Harry? Here we go. Calling our next
Number
person.
2.
1 ring. 2 rings. 3 rings. 4 rings.
5 rings.
5
Trevor.
Bad luck for you, Trev. $1,000 down the drain. Different ringtone on that one too. Thanks,
wasn't
Trev.
it, Sean?
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Trevor.
I know. So Trevor and Kendra.
I can tell you right now, Trevor and Kendra, that money would have come in handy.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, history suggests this week that the third person always picks up.
And
that's a great point.
And by this time, because I've already called a couple of people, we get a little bit lazy and we go, okay, we'll take anything. Not
No.
today.
Okay.
Here we go.
1 ring. 2 rings. 3 rings.
Hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Hello, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Oh.
Come on.
There was no volume. There was no gravitas. There was no gravel.
Yeah, it needs to come
looking at
from the
me.
bottom
It
of your
doesn't matter.
hump.
It doesn't matter if you're in front of it, whatever. You got to just let it go and become a camel. And I don't know if you did.
Sean, say it out loud.
Sean?
Absolutely not.
Sorry, Maria. Sorry, Maria.
Sean!
You can blame Sean for that one.
Ever!
All right, we're going to ring somebody else.
Good boy.
Sure.
You didn't want to say it, did you?
But I wanted someone else
He's
to.
talking it up before we go on there.
Yeah.
All right. But we
Okay.
need someone to bring in the party.
Yeah, you got it. It's got to come from the bottom of your hump. You know what I
You
mean?
do, Natalie. All right.
All right, next person.
We're ready. Here we go.
$1,000.
1 ring. 2 rings. 3 rings.
Hello, Tom Clayton speaking.
Tom,
Nathan, Nat and Sean here.
remember when you registered for Thirsty Cam Hello? He's hung up.
He's gone.
So embarrassed.
He's not putting up with this bull crap.
Tom.
He thought that was worse than
missed opportunity.
telemarketers.
Okay.
Last one on this.
Well, we've only got, this is the last name on the list, but we can get more.
We'll just keep going. We're not leaving the studio. We'll give it away.
We'll get more.
Okay.
Sorry, Tom.
It's one of those spin phones. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's rotary.
Yeah.
They're called Harry.
Is that what they call it?
Rotary.
Is that what they call it? What are they actually called?
Rotary. They rotate.
Dialing.
1 ring. 2 rings.
There's a long pause in that one.
3 rings.
The person you are calling
The
is not
person we're
available.
calling was
Leave a
Christopher.
short message and it will be
wait,
sent as an audio message.
Oh, Christopher. Big mistake. Huge.
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean here, Christopher. And if you'd answered your phone like the Thirsty Camel, you could have just won $1,000.
But we are going to move on.
Yep.
You gave us
Sorry,
nothing.
Nick.
We're going to give you nothing.
Have a great day. Oh, have a great day.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to the Cameltorium.
Yes.
We're going to get some more numbers.
Yeah, we
Does
are.
anyone feel
We're
like we
coming
should have
back
rang
after
back Maria?
No. Sean. Maria, look, yeah.
Just write it out.
I mean, I would have let her go. I would have let
It
her
was
in.
you that needs to.
I would have let her go.
Yeah.
But you've established the baseline now.
Yeah.
So
Fair call.
All right.
I'll
If
stick to it.
if you are registered and your phone rings in the next 5 to 10 minutes, please answer it like the Camel.
Or-
We're just trying to give you $1,000.
I don't know what the T's and C's are, but I'm pretty sure if we don't find a winner today, then we'll just jackpot it for tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think you've got the authority to do that.
I don't know. I feel like I do. But there's a whole legal department might be going, I don't know.
We'll play some calls.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
That's what we're looking for.
Okay. We're about to place a call to somebody who registered on the Nova Player app. So that this isn't out of the blue. It's not like we're ringing randoms. These are people who put their hand up and said, yeah, no, we want you to call me.
Yep. All they have to do is answer the phone, not say anything else but the simple words of hello, Nathan, Nat and Sean, but we don't want to use your regular human voice. We need you to sound as close as you can with as much energy,
Gusto.
and effort and gusto. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
As the Thirsty Camel does, like this.
Hello, Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
He really puts his hump into it. Okay, you must answer within 5 rings as well.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Okay. So, what does that mean?
One ring. Going too early, Natalie. 2 rings. 3 rings.
Hello?
Joe.
Nathan, Nat and Sean here, Joe. You were supposed to answer like the Camel.
Oh, my God.
I know,
Really?
bummer, hey.
Yeah.
Really, Joe? Really?
Bummer.
We wanted to give you $1,000, Joe.
And you didn't want it,
Oh, my
apparently.
God.
I know, $1,000, Joe. $200 per word, by the way. Do the maths.
Oh, my God. I was listening to you this morning.
I mean, thank you. But also, Joe.
you, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we've got to go, Joe.
Well, Joe,
We've hung up on Joe already.
Nova's first class in 50K.
Oh, you're in the running. Yeah, that's
for that,
true.
So,
Silver linings.
here we go. This is
Okay.
great. What if this is our life now?
What?
I feel it is.
What if this is our life?
I
like,
feel we're not going
literally,
anywhere.
like we get buried.
Just still
doing
calling
this.
people and hanging up on them.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, we can still do it for ages. You know why? Because we're people who don't complain.
2 rings. 3 rings. 4 rings.
Hello?
Oh, John!
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean here, John.
Oh, hang up.
Hey, John's
John,
gone.
hang up. Are we that aggressive that people hang up of fear or because they realise, oh, no, I've never wanted to actually talk to them?
I think because they just go hello and we all go,
Ah! I know, which is terrifying.
It's quite
They know they're not
confronting.
supposed to say hello
Yeah,
straight
no,
away.
I mean, they get the immediate regret. I guess.
Yes.
I
All
could
right,
be
next person.
I could be calling strangers.
Yeah,
and
that's
I don't
true.
know what's going on here.
That'd, I mean, that'd be funny.
Okay, here we go.
All right, next person.
All right, let's play 1 ring, 2 ring. 1 ring. Sean?
Hello, Louise speaking.
Louise.
Hi, Louise.
It's Nathan, Nat, Sean here, Louise. You're supposed to answer like the Camel, Louise, and then we would have given you $1,000,
Remember?
Louise.
No.
I know. it's
Because
a
Louise
bummer.
is a method actor, and
Yes.
all weekend she's been assumed the
role.
of a camel. So today's the only day that she let it go.
Bummer, Louise.
Okay.
Sorry, Lou.
All the best
Have a
for the
great
future.
day.
All right.
These people are registering themselves.
Yes, yeah,
We're
yes.
not registering them.
No. Yeah, they have put their hand up and said, I willingly will be the Camel if you ring me.
It's like ordering a fridge, and when they deliver the fridge, you go, what?
The fridge.
What?
He did. He did.
Okay. Here we
Next
go.
person. So this is person number 9 for the morning. One ring.
2 rings. 3 rings. 4 rings.
Hello?
Oh, my Lord. Claire. It's Nathan,
Claire.
Nat, Sean, Claire.
Claire, you're supposed to answer like the Camel.
Hello, Nathan.
Too late, Claire.
No. $1,000 you just missed out on
It
then.
just slipped through your fingers.
In fact, you owe us $1,000 after that performance.
Have a great day, sweetheart.
Yeah, what a bummer.
Yeah. Nova's first class and 50K. You're in with a shot with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Righto, we're going to do one more. Do you reckon Maria's sitting back there?
David, gigantic boss, leader of Nova. What do you want to do?
This is the last one.
And then
we'll
what?
jackpot it tomorrow.
Yes!
Do you have the authority to do that?
Yes.
I know Nathan doesn't, but do you?
I've got no idea.
Okay.
But that's what we're going with.
All right. Okay, so this for $1,000 right now, or it will jackpot to tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's make one more phone call.
Okay, bet, Natalie.
Oh, no, they're not answering properly. It's impossible.
They're not answering. You know why? Because Maria's got the voodoo doll
Yeah, that's
happening.
right. That's right.
The throat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right in the
okay.
hump.
Here we go.
I've got it.
Here we go. Do you reckon this? Harry, you think they're in? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's play one ring. One ring.
Person number 10 for the morning.
2 rings. 3 rings. Once they get 3, I want...
Hello.
Simone?
It's Nathan, Nat and Sean here.
Remember when you went on the Nova Player app and you registered your details to win $1,000 to imitate the thirsty camel? That's this now.
And
no.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
So guess what? Tomorrow it's going to jackpot to $3,000.
Oh,
I
know. How good can you do the thirsty camel impersonation?
She's not doing it for free, obviously.
You can.
I'm going to have to practice.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, will we call you back again tomorrow?
Don't feel
Who
bad,
knows?
though. 9 people didn't hang up.
Yes.
One person did, and regrettably, we said that wasn't good enough.
Call me back tomorrow.
All right. Try again tomorrow.
And it's going to be worth $2,000 tomorrow. So jump on the Nova app.
$2,000?
The Nova Player app. It's not too late to register your details. But
get on
all
board.
importantly, if you do that, also answer your phone by speaking like the camel tomorrow morning.
David?
Yes.
So $1,000. So it's $2,000 tomorrow, right?
If it doesn't, what about if nobody answers it tomorrow? Then what?
Do we get it?
Do we get the money and just to have a great holiday over the Easter break?
Let's do it early so that we can...
We can just spend the whole show.
Okay, the whole
Just
show.
start
at 6 and finish at possibly 10.
Anybody to answer the phone properly.
We'll have to get like an old phone book of white pages and just start going through the white pages, just cold calling people.
It's just been an absolute debacle.
I loved it.
People that have registered you have let us and you've let yourselves down.
And now, if you haven't registered, Nova Player, do it now. $2,000.
It's worth it.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time for us to get out of here. But tomorrow,
Yes.
we've got $2,000 because we've jackpotted
Yeah.
Thirsty Cam Hello. So if you want a piece of that action, you need to register on the Nova Player app. And also, more importantly, answer your phone when we call you tomorrow, sounding like the camel.
You have to do it.
There was an email out yesterday, did you see? And it was for
definitely
ACRA
didn't see.
nominations. So ACRA is basically the Logies of radio. And they said, get your submissions in for what you think was amazing. I would like to nominate the last half hour of us just calling people and then not answering.
And can we add in the bit where you bang your knee?
Well, I mean, how many... From the last 2 days, you've got 80 examples to choose from of me going, my knee.
It's what we call radio gold.
I'm going to have to bring in some knee pads.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow we're also going to have Sean Darcy on and Jeremy McGovern, our 2 footy players.
And-
Plus, we're going to be crossing over to catch up with Brownie ahead of a huge game tomorrow
But
night.
let's go back to the main title for tomorrow. $2,000 jackpot for Thirsty Camel.
I know.
Could be legal, might not be. I don't know. but
our
we're
boss,
doing it.
David McClung said it's okay.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.